Well, last night I came in and I hurriedly posted the UFO video, and the reason I put it up so quickly and it was in such appalling sort of quality is because I knew that there were a lot of people out there who'd looked up and seen this and may have been wondering, had they really seen it? What was it? Has anybody else seen it? And so I put the video up in case somebody came onto YouTube and looked for somebody else who had seen that light in the sky or those lights in the sky. And just to put the picture a little bit better, when I went out to the front of the house before I had my camera, there were in the sky a triangle formation of red lights. They weren't moving, there was no sound, there was no flashing, it was just a triangle formation of red lights. And I've looked up several bits on the internet this morning, and over the past year or so there have been several sightings of triangle formation of lights. Now, some people claim it's beings from outer space. I'm reserved on my judgment. I don't know what it is. What I will say is that I've always lived near air bases, both mainly military air bases, but not far from civilian as well. Used to a lot of nature exercises overhead, a lot of aircraft, very used to the aircraft sound and the way they behave and everything. This was nothing like we've ever seen before, but it could be a prototype. Somebody suggested it could be Mars. I think they were probably joking. Definitely wasn't Mars. We live in the country, we see the stars a lot, we see Mars a lot, and Mars never travels at a reasonable speed across the sky. And when I got my camcorder, the triangle had gone, so I went around the back of the house to see if it had moved there, and all I saw was the one solitary so I went around the back of the house to see if it had moved there, and all I saw was the one solitary red light, but it was moving across the sky at that speed. And then I had to go around the front of the house to catch it again, and it actually same speed, but then it got further away. And so trying to film it, very difficult. The problem with the video that I took was there's no scale on it. That was zoomed in 35 times to see that little red dot, and because I was following it with my camera, you can't tell the speed it was travelling, and because I'd zoomed in, there's nothing else in the picture to compare it to for size or distance, and so really it's a shambles of a video because you can't tell what it is, how big it is, or anything at all. But that's what I saw in the sky. So just for any UFO buffs that are out there, people who follow these stories and want a better idea of what I saw, I didn't get to video the triangle, so I'll just show you. Here's the house, roughly. Okay, there's the rooftop, bushes and things here, and what there was in the sky, there was a triangle, there was like that. And that's about the scale of it. There's the two-story house, okay, horrible windows, but anyway, yeah. So there you had the little triangle of lights, all red, not flashing, just stationary in the sky for a while. And then when I'd come back and got the camera, went out the back of the house, okay, there's the back of the house, and there was one little light, slightly bigger actually, slightly closer or whatever, and that was there, quite noticeable, and that travelled along, and eventually these were there then, and it eventually went along and then decided to sort of veer up slightly and fade away. And that's basically my encounter with the whatever it was. So that's about it, just a clarification video. If you want a better idea of what I saw, I know the drawing wasn't much, the video wasn't much, but somebody else has taken a video of a sighting in the UK, fairly recent sighting. They posted it here on YouTube on the 7th of August, so I'll put a link over there, and if you're interested you can go and check out their video as well, because it's the same, well, it's not exactly the same triangle formation, but it's a very similar kind of situation. Different coloured lights, but apart from that, same sort of experience. The truth is out there, I think.